let's just check this really quick.
Oh, no, that's someone else being live. Oh, we're live.
We are freaking live again.
And we're actually, the camera's set to the right angle, which is always good.
Always good. Hey, you guys. Welcome to the DATEABLE podcast live version. We're going to try to do these every once in a while because we figure that you guys kind of like it because you get to see who some of the guests are instead of just hearing their voices. So I'm Yue. This is Julie. Hello. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us on this, what is today? Tuesday? Tuesday.
Almost February.
Almost February, and it was super warm in the city today, so that makes it really nice and motivating to be outside. Did you guys realize how cold it's been the last week? Again, it's all relative, right? We're so spoiled in California.
I know.
Like 50 degrees is freezing, and my friends in New York are like, it's 50 below zero. But yeah, it's really nice. Yeah, thanks for the thumbs up.
Oh, my aunt is here.
Oh,
My Aunt Julia.
Julia?
Aunt Julia. Yes.
Aunt Julia! Hi, we're gonna make you proud. No swearing in this episode.
Oh, can't promise that.
Can't promise that. Can't promise that. If you hear a little bit of a third voice, you are not going insane. We do have a third person in the room, but we're not revealing her identity yet because she is our guest today. So our main goal for this Facebook Live is to talk about IRL, dating in real life, otherwise known as meeting people in real life.
The old-fashioned way.
The old-fashioned way, the way Aunt Julia probably met your uncle.
Yeah, probably.
Before all the apps and all that technology clutter, people actually met each other in real life, and they actually spoke to strangers when they're out in public. They approached people. I know, what a concept. And our guest today, her name is Taylor. She was on an episode called Making Moves in Real Life, where she discussed how she had never done online dating, and she's just been approaching people in real life pretty much her entire dating career up until we did that episode. So she has some updates for us today. But before we get to that, why do you think it's so hard for people to meet each other in real life?
I mean, I think it obviously, like, the amount of responses we got from this episode, like, I knew it was a problem, but I guess, like, after this, just how many reactions, and just, like, this felt like such a foreign concept when it really isn't. I mean, this is traditional dating more than modern dating, but in modern worlds, I think, like, gender roles are changing, like who approaches who. I think technology, obviously, people are kind of like, apps do make it easy to connect with people all over, which is really great side of them, but it's almost like it's giving you like a shield and a way out in a way to like meet in real life and like put yourself really out there. Like getting rejected on an app is like not nearly as big a deal as like making a move and getting that rejection.
But what's most frustrating is all of you guys complain about how nobody talks to each other in public, which means all of us are avoiding talking to each other in public. If you have that sort of that thought of, you know, why can't more people approach me in public or talk to strangers, then you should be the one getting out there and talking to people. This is the problem. We keep blaming it on other people, blaming it on technology, when we need to take control of our own behaviors and our own actions. So go talk to some strangers.
And I think that's why people really liked this episode, is because Taylor just gave it to us and she's like, I'm taking control of my love life, and I loved it.
Yeah, she's like, F this
whatever's going
dating
on.
app
Yeah.
BS. I don't know what's going on in that world.
Are you trying to contain your swears?
I'm sorry, Aunt Julia. It's so against my nature to not swear. I'm trying my best. And look, we're even drinking water. There's just absolutely no alcohol content in any of this, and it's actually tap water. It's very natural. Okay, let's just bring our guest in because she is standing there, and I don't want her to get too tired. So with that said, let's welcome Taylor. Taylor. There she is! There she is! That's
But is
Taylor.
there something you want to say about the name Taylor?
I do want to say something about the name Taylor, but before I get to that, it's really funny that of all the episodes we've done,
Come a little closer.
she's a little scared. She's like, I don't mind
"I'm
talking to strangers in real life, but you girls, I'm a little scared of. But she is the first female we've had on a show where after her episode aired, other females wrote in wanting to meet her.
Yep. Actually, she's the first female that anyone has reached out asking to meet. Because we've had no one reach out to any other female, yet people always reach out to our male guests. I don't know.
It's true. It's true.
So you should be proud of that.
I should be very proud of that. Yeah. So we've had actually several women reach out and say, Taylor is my hero. I want to meet her and I want to go out with her and I want her to teach my ways. So let's revisit that episode really quick. What was your technique when we spoke last about meeting people in real life? What was one of those techniques that you showed us?
Well, as far as meeting people in real life, you actually have to go out. You have to go to, public places.
Foreign concept.
I know. You have to go out. You have to go to public places, and you have to be open to actually talking to people. Whether it's, saying, hi, how are you, or actually going into the pickup lines, whatever, whichever ones that I used back then. But making yourself available, making yourself open, and kind of being honest and saying, okay, well, I'm out here and let's meet. So.
Well, I loved about what we talked about is your pickup lines weren't really pickup lines.
No.
Right.
Which made it like so much more inspiring that you're like, I could totally do this.
And one of them was...
Yeah, let's refresh.
Let's refresh.
Oh, okay.
You can't see the...
Yeah. Well, actually, that's what somebody said over there. But, I can't see the bar menu. Do you mind reading this to me? Excuse me, I'm so sorry, that kind of thing. Or, oh, you look so familiar. Do we know each other? Oh, we don't? Oh, by the way, hi, I'm Taylor. Whatever. So.
And so that's a good way to tell you guys that her real name is not Taylor. What? All this time about honesty and being present and being here in real life. It's not her real name. Do you want to tell us your real name?
My name is Melissa.
Melissa!
It's okay. As you guys have probably gathered, a lot of guests do not use their real name. We're probably about actually I looked at it, it was 60-30. So 60% use their real name, 30% don't.
What about the other 10%? They just don't use a name at all.
Okay, that math didn't add up. I love
And then
lies.
the other 10% were monkeys.
We don't know who they were.
But so when Taylor first came on the show, she did go by Taylor, but now she's revealing her true identity, and you guys are the first to hear this. So congrats and congrats. So I'm going to do a little reenactment here because I'm super curious. I've never had enough guts to approach a stranger at a bar. That's just one of my biggest fears on, it's top of the list for me next to speaking in public naked. So, if
that happens a lot.
You never know.
Is that a reoccurring that's up for
I dream about it all the time. So let's say Julie and I are at the bar, we're drinking our water. All right, Melissa, you're gonna try to approach us. You can decide
we're being
which one.
Really clicky.
Yeah, we're being really clicky, and you approach us and you decide which one you want to hit on. I won't be offended.
I will be offended. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Oh.
Hi, how are you?
Oh my god, someone's talking.
I love you.
Okay, done.
Let's get married.
Okay, we'll do it in reenactment.
Okay. Real life.
All right. Hey, how are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. How long has this bartender been taking? Because I can't get a drink.
It's forever.
It's been a while.
Yeah, he doesn't even see us.
Yeah.
I don't know. Have you gotten a drink yet?
No, I haven't, but let's try. We should try together. What's your guys' tactic to get
Well,
a drink?
our tactic hasn't been working.
Yeah.
We've been sitting here forever.
I've been just giving him the stink eye.
All right, well, let me try something new, and we'll see if it works.
Okay.
All right.
I like it.
Are we keep going?
Yeah, let's just keep going. Yeah.
I mean, who are
what's
you?
That?
I don't know that you're Taylor / Melissa.
Yeah, we keep going until we say cut.
Okay. Well, by the way, I'm Taylor / Melissa.
Wait, is it Taylor or Melissa? I'm so confused.
It's Melissa.
Hi, Melissa. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, so how long have you guys been here tonight?
Gosh, like hours.
Yeah.
It seems like.
I mean, I think we need to like change the location soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Me and my friends are actually going to another bar if you want to join
Oh,
us.
cool.
Yeah.
That would be
Nice.
super fun.
That'd be good. Yeah, let me finish up my water.
Yeah,
I don't want
I'm
to
sick of
waste
just
it.
talking to you all the time. Just kidding.
Well, it's okay. You can talk to us. No problem.
Just kidding.
Cut!
I love talking to you all the time.
Cut! And scene. See how that was done? See how that was done? How easy that was? But you know what? We've never had this sort of interaction before because I know Melissa, but the way you spoke put me at ease.
It felt like we're all in it together, which I like.
Yeah. It put me at, it made me comfortable because sometimes when people approach, it's so like you feel their nervous energy.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, nice dress.
Yeah.
Like I can't.
I remember on your episode you talking about like how like you if like there was like a long line at the grocery store, like you'd say something to a guy and be like, how long have you been waiting here? Oh my god, this is brutal. It's like it definitely gives that feeling of like, oh my god, we know each other, we're in this together, we have this like camaraderie or whatever. Like I like it.
Yeah, I really like it. It's a comfortable approach, and you ease your way in there. It's not disruptive. You don't ever want to interrupt someone's conversation.
Right.
But if they are just sitting there looking bored and drinking water, I
Right.
think that's like the perfect opportunity to talk to them.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we have some listener questions.
Yeah,
for
we got
you.
some questions that we're
right.
gonna put Taylor on the hot seat here from our listeners.
Here we go. Melissa.
I'm sorry. Even though I talk to you all the time, I'm just gonna call you Taylor forever.
That's fine.
No, when we hang out in like real life, you're Melissa, but
Okay.
with this podcast,
Okay.
you're Taylor.
Done.
I'm just
Taylor
kidding.
it is. Taylor it is.
Okay, so Taylor/Melissa from Joanna. I've started saying hello to random strangers on the street and people in my office building.
Go you.
I'm not getting a great response though, and it's a bit discouraging. Any thoughts of why this might be happening and ways to stay positive?
Yeah, well, good for you. Honestly, it's a really hard thing to do. I mean, I do it all the time, but people, like I said in my last episode, people look at me kind of weird and they're like, what's wrong with this girl? But I think that like saying hello is like a great way to start. It's a great way to feel comfortable in the beginning. But then you also kind of need to pose them a question, you know? So it's not just hello. It's like, oh, hello, how are you? You know, because then somebody actually thinks that you're like interested in what they have to say. You're engaging with them. So then, you know, if you say hello, how are you? They're less likely to look down and walk away from you as opposed to like hello, where they can be like, hi.
Or you don't even know if
point.
they like necessarily meant to talk to you when it's like a quick hello.
Yeah.
Like you could be like, oh,
Is
is that
that
for
the person
me? And then
behind
you're
me?
like,
Yeah.
oh, it's too late by then. And then she's like, oh, they ignored me. And this person's just confused.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen that often.
Right.
I walk my dog, and every time I walk my dog, you can just see everyone's different approaches of talking to you. And it's not just men, it's like everybody. And you can tell, like, sometimes people just go, cute dog, and that's the end of the conversation. There's no, like, there's
Nothing.
nothing.
What kind of dog is that?
Exactly.
Right.
There you go. I think it's a natural next question. What breed is your dog? Is it a boy or a girl? There's so many questions that you can roll forward with it as opposed to just ending in a period. I like your dog.
Well, it's like if you send a text and you're just like, hey, what do you do from there? You know, it's kind of the same situation, but it's even more awkward because you're standing there still.
Yeah.
And I would also say to Joanna, don't feel discouraged, because I think sometimes we read certain signs as rejection, but they
Right.
may not be rejection. It may just be people not comfortable.
Yeah.
They're not used to
they're
you.
just confused.
Yeah, they're like, what?
Yeah.
She's actually talking to me?
Right.
I don't even know what to say. I remember you had a situation where you were at a restaurant or something and you saw the same guy who was really cute, but you weren't in the mindset to talk to him.
Oh, in the salad line.
Yeah, in the salad line.
But you know what? Actually, because of your episode, I recognized that he was hitting on me because he was like I asked for something like extra in my salad, and he's like, oh, like, so you really like those croutons? And I was like, normally I just be like, yeah, I do, like, you know. And but I was like, oh, he's trying to like get an in. Like I picked up
Right.
on it from
Yeah.
this, but then I had trouble getting it to that next level. Even though I was like, oh my god, this is what I've been dreaming for, like a really attractive guy talking to me in real
About
life.
croutons.
About, like, we clearly like the same salad place, like, you know, but then I, like, froze kind of. Like, we talked for a little, but just, like, teetered off.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's going to happen in these situations. I don't think, even if you're the one approaching, not everyone's going to be able to carry that conversation forward. So don't feel discouraged by it. They're just probably not used to you approaching them in real life.
But I was fully interested, but I was the one that teetered it off.
Yeah, but then you walked away.
It's like, and I was like, oh,
but you walked away and you told me you're like, I totally missed that opportunity.
Yeah.
Yep. Next question.
Okay, from Jack. A girl recently approached me saying she couldn't see the drink menu, and I remembered this episode. When I replied, though, she didn't seem to initiate conversation further. Do you think she listened to the episode or she really couldn't read?
She's had really bad eyesight.
Well, I'm not going to be arrogant or anything, but I probably think that she would listen to the episode. It would be too coincidental for someone to actually ask that, like going up to someone, like not knowing them, unless she has like, the same mindset as me, which may be possible. But who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, she needs an opener. Everybody needs an opener, so why not?
So it's either she listened and then kind of like what we were just talking about, got a little cold feet and didn't know how to keep it going, or she just has bad eyesight and really had nothing to do with the episode.
Yeah.
Or she saw him up close and was like, no thanks. She changed her mind.
Yeah.
Anything could happen. But I like that people are using these approaches. At least you're getting yourself out there.
Totally. Okay, so the next one's from Nani. I tried to get my friend on board with this new approach of talking to men, but she chickened out. How do I do this without a wing girl?
Ooh.
This is good because you talked a lot about having like your support system.
Yeah, I did. Because, if you go up to somebody, like I said before, if you go up to somebody and they don't want to talk to you, you just kind of turn around and say, okay, well, I have girlfriends, and they're standing there, and the funniest thing just happened, and we're all laughing about it because I don't want them to think that, like, I am not accepted or that I am rejected in any way. Well, I do have a friend who does this with me. She kind of like, well, at least not so much anymore, but she basically will go off. I will say, okay, well, give me 5 minutes. I need to go do something, and then I'll be right back. And she's like totally cool with it. So if I go up to her, she's like, okay, fine. I'm here. I'm with you.
Okay, so she's in it once there's like acceptance.
Once
he's
it's like
reciprocating.
okay. If it's not okay, then I just come back to her and I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't leave her for more than 5 minutes. I think that's rude, But
I see what you do. Like you go up to a group or like one or two guys or whatever and see if there's an in or not.
Yeah, and if there's no in, I just say, okay, let's go, or let's let's hang out on our own or something, or find another way to engage with people. But like, she's really cool about that. And if your friend isn't cool about if she doesn't want to go up to people, and that's fine, if she's not okay with being left alone, you may need to have another friend come with you.
Well, yeah, sometimes 3 is actually a better number to go out with than 2, because if one person does meet someone or just wants to go home early or whatever it may be, there's someone else.
Yeah.
But you're not like a posse of like 20, because that's really overwhelming.
It's easier for guys to approach a group of 3 girls versus 2 as well. You can always single one out a little bit, and that's your in. All right, next question.
Okay, the next one comes from Dora. Hi, Taylor. I was inspired after your episode to talk to more people, which was great. But it was hard for me to move the conversation to the next level. I noticed you would always say, by the way, I'm Taylor, but I couldn't seem to say this naturally. How do you do this?
You want me to do this?
Yeah,
do this.
Do it. I think, the salad guy example, I definitely struggled getting that next line in. So it's a good one.
Yeah, let's go back to our original scenario.
So we're in the bar
at the bar board drinking water.
Excuse me. Do I know you from somewhere?
I don't think so.
Oh, well, I'm Melissa, by the way.
Oh, hi. Nice to meet you,
Nice
Melissa.
to meet you as well. Did you hear about the red moon this week?
No.
Oh, there's a red moon. It's going to start at like 5 o'clock in the morning. It's like the biggest moon. It's like a super red moon. You should definitely check it out.
I do know you, but I thought your name was Taylor.
And I feel rejected. I left out.
Well, you caveated that I don't meet anyone in real life, so I've been the obvious choice to make.
Obviously. Bartender, another drink, please.
But then Melissa's got her friend in the corner ready to talk
That's true. That's true. Yeah, exactly. That was nice. That was a nice little segue. Like,
it was easy, yeah.
It was easy. Excuse me. Blah, blah, blah. by the way, yeah.
So let's say hypothetically, I'm just gonna go back to my salad example. This guy, we're chatting about salad, making small talk about salad. There's only so much you can talk about salad.
By the way, I'm salad.
So it kind of like started to get awkward, and I
Yeah.
was like, I gotta pay for my salad and leave. You know, like it was just weird. How could I have like snuck it in?
Yeah, I think that like there's something to be said about being in the know. So if you know like what's going on, you know that there's events going on, or there's something like special, or like, you know, you just recently visited Botanical Garden, you just recently visited the De Young, something like that, where like it's an engaging subject matter where you could actually maybe slide in that you could do that with that person.
So if I should look for like salad conventions,
no, you look for. Let's just say you say, oh well, you know that's really great. There's a macaroni and cheese festival this next weekend.
Okay.
You know, something like that. Or
I could be like, we're at this other salad. So
that's
like,
real, by the way.
Did you know there's Sweetgreens is down the street and it's a way better salad?
Yeah,
And all
right.
all the coworkers there are like,
Or it doesn't have to be salad related, right? Can we get off? We can get off
yeah, how do I
salad.
change
you can say clearly you like salad, but do you like X thing?
okay.
And then if he says yes or no, and then you're like, okay, I know where to direct the conversation from here.
So I could have been like, clearly you know your salad, but how well do you know your mac and cheese?
Oh my god, okay, can we okay, hold on. Pause for a sec. Can you guys just reenact? You be the guy at the salad place.
No, she should be the guy because I was like the clueless. Oh, she's gonna.
Yeah,
tell me
she's
what I
gonna
should
tell you
do.
what you should do. You be the guy, so you already know
okay,
what
okay.
he said, and then Melissa will be you. Let's see what happens.
Okay. Oh, you really like those croutons over there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Looks like a good salad you got. Like, I don't remember what this guy said. It was like 8 months ago.
Let's just
Okay.
go with it. Just go with it.
As you can say, I'm not very good at improv. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. I come here. Like, do you come here a lot for salad?
Yeah, I mean, my office is right by here,
Oh, cool.
so you know, it's really quick for me, and you know, it's a far cry from what I would really like to be eating for lunch.
Oh, what is that?
Oh, you know, like the Sushirito
Oh,
over there.
yeah.
The line is way too long.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know, maybe next time we can meet there.
Oh. Okay.
Whoa! I didn't see that coming.
That was like.
Oh, we didn't do name yet?
No.
Shoot.
Okay, redo.
No. It's
Take
fine.
two.
Just pretend like the name was in there somewhere.
Wait, but okay, so then you just slip that in there, like
Yeah, you slip that in there. He says something about the croutons or whatever, and you say, yeah, you know, like my office is right by here. By the way, I'm Taylor, Melissa.
Nice to
whatever
meet
my
you.
name is.
Okay.
Yeah. And then
Okay,
say,
you could have said it after the office.
after
one,
the
not
office
to-
thing, because then he's probably going to ask, where is your office?
Uh-huh.
You say, oh, whatever, and then you start like maybe a conversation about what you do. Usually I try and like veer off of that.
Yeah.
And say, yeah, my office is down here. It's actually, we're really close to an event that's going on like on Thursday or something like that. Do you like X, Y, and Z?
Oh.
Maybe that's interesting, maybe that's not. Oh, well, you know what? Here, actually, here's my number. If you're interested in going, I'm going to go with a couple friends. Maybe you can bring a couple friends. So it's not like super like just one-on-one. It's more like a social and like activity. So you create an environment where there's like less pressure. I don't know.
No, I like that.
But
'cause-
you're always driving the conversation towards some sort of action. I think that's the important
right,
part.
because that's what happened with mine. It just action
ended. Yeah.
There's only so much small talk.
But I like the fact
Yeah.
that you responded by giving a piece of information about yourself. Like,
instead of just waiting to be asked.
like
yeah.
I do like the salad here because it's close to my office. Ooh, okay, so her office is close by. Where is your office? You know,
and then you get off that awkward topic and just talking about
salad.
That's
Yes,
gonna, eventually run its course that you just can't do it anymore.
That guy probably went home and was like, damn it, I talked to this girl about salad forever today. I didn't know what else to talk about. Didn't know. Is there
Okay, well now I know.
question?
Yep, we got one more. Oh no, sorry, a couple more. From my onk, I just deleted all my apps and I'm trying to go out more often. Any new recommendations of places or events to hit up?
Oh, you're in the know.
Oh yeah. No, I'm just kidding. No, honestly, like I find out about most of my events. So Facebook has its own app, like separately, because I don't really like Facebook. So there's a separate app called Events. And so basically,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
This is like a game changer.
It's a game changer.
What?
So there's a separate app called Events, right? Or it's called Local or Events or something like that. And so basically you download it, and what it has is it has all of your friends, what they're doing. It has all of the events going on per night. So you can go and you can look per night and see like what's going on in the city. You can see all the events that your friends are going to. And then also if you do go on Facebook or something like that, on Messenger, you pick your top like 5 to 10 friends that are in the know. And you say, by the way, the next like 5 to 10 events or whatever that you're going to, please invite me because I'm trying to get out of the house or something like that. So then those people will start inviting you to stuff. Like I recently saw a friend, I planned a happy hour to get 2 people to meet, which ended up being a disaster. But nonetheless, I saw my friend there, and he ended up saying, oh, we should hang out more. And I'm like, yeah, totally. If you go to something, like, invite me. Yep. And he just invited me to a supper club.
Oh, nice.
So now I'm going with, like, one of my really good friends, and now we're going to go to a supper club. And
that's a great way to expand your social circle, too. Because I know for us, at least for me, I know I have, like, a network of people that if I run into them, I will hang out with them and be like chatty, but I don't ever like reach out on my own to like talk to them. So it's a good way to like kind of get out of like like obviously love my friends, but like it gets like the same things all the time. So it's a good way to meet new people if you like expand your networks that way.
I remember going to an event and asking these 2 girls how they heard about it, and they said, we just did a search on Eventbrite. Yeah. And that was something I never thought about. They're like, oh, you can just search for events near you. Okay, there you go. That's another way to use Eventbrite.
So I'm going to drop some secret for all men. Any, like, classy, arts and culture like men. Art Point group. Art Point. It is.
You're right.
Josh, if you're listening, this is for you. But
hi, Josh.
Anyways, I love it just because I like the arts, but it is, like, a female haven. Like, so many women that are like put together, sophisticated, like want to like mingle, and it's a little more like
you're dressed up.
Yeah, and I think
people have their shit together. Like,
and I think the reason, this is my theory. So we actually ran into each other at one event, and it's my theory, and we've seen this with our events, is that this event sold out. And men are always last minute to get tickets.
Oh, yes.
Every time UA and I do an event, it's always like 80% female until like the last week, and then it becomes 50-50.
Or even more men.
Exactly. So I think the men got shut out of this because they were too last minute. And then also, like, I know men don't, I shouldn't say men because it's very generalized, but I know sometimes it's more fun to like go to like an Irish pub or whatnot than get dressed up. It's kind of a pain, but girls love that shit. So like if you are looking to meet women, like, there's a lot there.
I do think guys don't seek out these events. They kind of like tag along, and if they do go to an Art Point thing, they're probably invited by a girlfriend or a female friend. So guys, if you want to get a head start on things, just start seeking these events out. You're going to be like one of like the only few men there.
Right. And also like charity events. Like Art Point is kind of, it supports the arts, you know, but there's all these other like galas and stuff that yes, you have to dress up for, but you're going to meet a lot of people through.
Well, it's always skewed female at those, for sure.
Yeah.
We have bigger hearts. No.
we just like to dress up.
We like getting dressed up. Let's do one more question.
Okay. Oh, no, we got to do 2.
Okay.
They're quick. From Darren, you seem like a cool chick that goes after what she wants. Are you single?
Oh, hey, Darren.
No, I'm not single right now. Yeah.
Are you dating Darren?
No, I'm not dating Darren.
Okay, so the guy that you're dating, how did you guys meet?
We met at an event that one of my friends was throwing.
Did he come up to you, or did you go up to him?
We were standing in line for the same bar.
Okay.
And he kind of just turns to me and starts talking to me because he thought that I knew his friends. I had no idea who his friends were.
Oh.
He was like, oh, so you know X, Y, and Z? And I'm like, no. And he goes, oh, well, I'm...
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
oh my God, he's the male version of you.
He's like the male version.
Yes. You found your match.
That's a great line, because like it might have been a line, or he may have just like made that assumption. Like
I don't think he knew.
Yeah, he probably thought.
At least that's what he told me later.
That's a great. That's a great way to talk to someone.
And then from Sylvia, whatever happened with the guy that you left your number on a napkin for?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to give like a quick recap? Well, I'll have you give the
Okay.
recap of
Yeah,
the
Melissa.
story.
Very quick recap. Okay, so basically I was kind of in the mood for, all right, I want to go talk to somebody. I saw this guy. He was with his friends. Super engaging, really nice, really cute. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to interrupt this, and like I want it to be like short and sweet. So I got a piece of napkin from the bartender, a pen, wrote like something like, you look nice, maybe we'll hang out sometime, here's my name and my number.
Ballsy.
Yeah.
And then I folded it up, I looked straight at his friends, I put it on the bar and walked out. And so he ended up getting it, texting me, not knowing what I looked like, only from his friend's recommendation of, yeah, this girl is cute or whatever. Didn't know who I was, and then we ended up meeting up for a date. It ended up turning into like 2 or 3 dates, but then realized that the guy was like total Peter Pan.
Oh, wow.
Which is typical.
But
so,
at least it like did progress.
Yeah,
from making
2 or
that
3
move.
dates. That's pretty
I mean, you would have
good.
never known if you had gone on 0. so.
Totally.
That's true. That's true.
That's
You just realized
really
it wasn't
ballsy.
a fit, which is dating. So
Yeah.
Dating, exactly. You can't get down on yourself.
Here's a fun trick. Just leave your number at a bar and just see who calls you.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, I thought you were cute. Call
my
me.
God.
And like, who knows who's going to call you? Okay, we got to wrap this up because we want to keep this short and sweet. But this is, you guys, we're about to start season 6. It's very exciting. We have a great season opener. We have some awesome guests. We are still looking for guests for season 6. If you like to be a guest on the show, please reach out to us. We want more from Taylor and Melissa to help us get off the apps and meet people in real life, not just for romantic reasons, but also just in general.
Yeah.
Why are we not talking to each other anymore? We need more camaraderie in this modern world that we
people
live
are just
in.
like, I don't know, I think like just from being more on my own again right now, like from a job flexibility, I've noticed just like walking around, people are just like so in their own worlds all the time. It's like the headphones in, like looking at the ground. It's just like, it's bad.
Yeah, guilty. But it is something that we can all work on, for sure. Okay, with that said, on the count of 3, we're going to say, stay dateable. And we're going to say peace out, too. 1, 2, 3, stay dateable. Bye. Bye.